Well, what is up, guys? It's Ryan Smetzer, and you are looking live at the Elite 8 preview show of our March Catness Cat Photo Tournament between Live 96.7 and our friends over at Hardy Pet in Hagerstown. We are ecstatic to have you guys right here on Facebook Live, on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. We're on every social platform now, blowing the roof off of social media with our preview show. Now, there were some incredible matchups in the Sweet 16 and some surprises as we make our way into the Elite 8. We are just 2 or 3 rounds away from determining a grand champion that's going to win that exclusive prize package from our friends over at Hardy Pet. Now, we're both named Ryan. We're both just as sassy and entertaining. I'm going to bring him on, the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Thomas with Hardy Pets. Ryan, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back.
Going? Thank you for having me again. I have a piece of glitter and it's really big.
Whoa, that's
Look at
exciting.
That. I can hide my whole face behind it.
And it's green too. Like if you just cover the camera up, it just looks like we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day now.
Whew. Do you remember St. Patrick's? We had St. Patrick's Day. Remember that?
That was in a past life. And last year, what was crazy was we did St. Patrick's Day until like August because of COVID. We did St. Patrick's Day. We had to pause because of COVID. And then we brought it back in like June or July. And I called it on the air. I was like, hey, guys, it's St. Patrick's Day in the middle of summer because it's kind of like it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's St. Patrick's Day every month of the year.
That's right. That's fine. We love cats, obviously. So there we go.
Exactly. So I got to say, there are some surprises in the results from the Sweet 16. And, I mean, we got a chance to kind of glaze over the bracket before we went live earlier. And, I mean, immediately I saw some of your reactions. You were just kind of like, whoa, hold on. Wait.
It's crazy.
There are a lot of surprises, and if you guys have been sneaking a peek over on our Facebook page in the last couple of minutes, or if you guys have gotten the chance to go onto live967.com to cast your votes for the next round, it is live now. So if you go over there, you can vote in the Elite 8 round. We're going to take a look at those matchups and take a look back on what went right or wrong in the Sweet 16.
God.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and just take a peek here at what is going on. So first of all, we're looking at our top field here. Callie is just zooming on by, making her way to the Elite 8, defeating Georgie by a sound margin of 26 votes.
26.
Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's surprising. We definitely talked about that. You know, Georgie had that stout look. Callie had the cuteness. Obviously, the cuteness is winning. So, I mean, I can't argue with cute. I got a cute wife. So, you know, she won.
Wow. There we go. Yeah. She won by marrying you.
I won. I know I won. I don't know if she really won, but that's beside the point. You know.
Well, hey, I mean, that is quite a matchup right there. And check this out. You know, we are live on Twitch. And so I got to show this here. DJ Yannick says, greetings from the United Kingdom.
Oh, we're international. Look at this.
We are across the pond.
We
with
are.
the March Catness Cat Photo Tournament. Guys, keep those comments coming. Share the stream over the course of the next few minutes as we take a look at some of these matchups. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to take a step away from their Monday and just talk about some beautiful cat pictures?
I love it. So, hey, you know what, Ryan? I don't think I've ever asked. I think the world would like to hear you do a good cat impression.
Ooh, all right. I got to get warmed up here. All right.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's just say I'm Callie talking about how things went down against Georgie. All right?
Okay.
All right, cool. Meow, 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 meow. Is it a cat or a cow?
That was an angry cat, but hearing it again, it does a little bit sound like a moo cow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It gave off some cow vibes there, but I'm loving it. I'm digging it.
I'm trying to learn.
So again, Callie defeats Georgie by a sound margin of about 26 votes, makes her way on to the Elite 8, but she's got to take on the winner of the matchup between Ivory and Doc/S'more, which we kind of predicted with the Ivory versus Doc and S'more that Ivory was going to take that W. Both you and I predicted that.
We did. We did.
We're both a little surprised by that. So, I mean, what are you thinking here?
I'm, Ivory with the grumpy look. We already said, hey, Grumpy Cat was going to make a comeback. We're not saying that, on the sidelines that Grumpy Cat couldn't, but we're also looking at, Doc and S'more with another team up down the road, down the bracket. So anything could happen. I would be excited to see these double duos kind of working things up. We'll talk about that a little bit more down the road. But remember Doc and S'more. Just remember Doc and S'more.
I'm really thinking there that Doc and S'more, I mean, that was a little bit of an upset, but also kind of looking at that matchup between Doc/S'more and Callie. You've got Cuteness up against two cats. I mean, she's a little outnumbered here, I would imagine, in this kind of scenario. So, I mean, it's going to be
a trend. It's becoming a trend.
It has, yes. And then our next Sweet 16 matchup there was between Sam and Rowdy, and that was one where we really weren't sure what was going to happen there because you had the kind of edited photo of the heart there with Sam, and then you had Rowdy, the adorable kind of funny looking face kind of cat there, and Sam ended up taking that victory. I think it was the edit. I don't know about you. What are your thoughts? Well,
I mean, yes, the edit there is definitely a work of art for sure. Now, Rowdy did have that kind of throw the cheese on me face, which I think super funny. It made me laugh. So I really go for comedy over edit myself.
Yeah.
But looking ahead just real quick, when we go to the next bracket, we have two edits up against each other, which is really funny. So.
Yeah, so you've got Sam taking down Rowdy and then Carmella taking down Maya, which, by the way, the Carmella and Maya matchup, Carmella beat Maya by 47 votes. So it was a sound victory right there. And again, you've got two cat edits matched up against one another. Sam up against Carmella, the reindeer/cat, which, do we figure out, are those real antlers?
No, we have not figured it out. And listen, I will boycott that if no one tells me those real antlers.
We're getting closer and closer to the Final Four. If Carmella makes her way down to the Final Four, we're going to need some answers because
or Carmella will not win. Nope.
Yeah, that's a much higher stage there to go on to in this tournament and not give an explanation on the the horn situation. Now I do have to take a look here in the comments. Diana Schaefer says, "Let's go, Doc and S'more." Which those are some fighting words there with that matchup against Callie there in the Elite Eight. But Diana excited about that matchup there between Callie and Doc/S'more. Now looking here at the bottom half of our bracket, Luna versus Rascal. This was, I think, what you and I talked about being a nail biter of a matchup because they're both adorable. They both have different exciting qualities about them. You had Luna with the perfect eyes, Rascal with the kind of mooching for food vibe.
Yes,
Rascal took the victory by 3 votes. It was another close one.
Isn't that that's exciting because Rascal, we said because of the way Rascal was posed and all the things, kind of looking up and begging for a win. Come on, guys. Luna was sitting there all professional with her contacts in like this, looking all pretty. And I'm like, Rascal begged for the win. You can hear it in the name. I'm upset.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking, and Rascal is now, I think, kind of out for blood, as we move on into the final, or the Elite 8 matchup there between Rascal and the winner of Chessie versus Sebastian. We got to talk about this one because we were worried. We had, Black Cat versus the cat inside of the freezer, and Chessie takes the victory by 49 votes. It was a blowout.
You know why? Because Chessie, is it Chessie or Cheesy? Is it Chessie, right?
I'm thinking it's either Chessie or Chessie because there's only one E there.
Well, Chessie, I think, is endorsed by all that food. So I'm sure there's some kind of pull in the community for that cat to win, or Sebastian just took the lazy way out. I don't know. Sebastian just doesn't care. You can see it in Sebastian's face. Doesn't matter. Either way, the cat's cute. Chessie, chest freezer cat. Chessie.
Maybe that's her name is Chessie. Did we just figure that out?
That's what it is. Chessie, the chest freezer cat. I know. Wow. Okay.
Oh man,
That's what it is. It's gotta be. But hey, you know, Chessie won't. I'm gonna predict it. Chessie won't win against the next bracket king. So just saying. Mm-hmm.
That's some bold prediction there. So Chessie versus Rascal now in that matchup in the Elite Eight. Now we go down here to the final corner of our bracket. Fluffy / Gracie taking on Jack. I had the prediction that Fluffy and Gracie were going to take down Jack. It was going to be a little bit of an upset victory because of how Jack was with the whole, sitting in the baby seat, kind of, going for the cute vibes. But Jack pulls out the victory by a sound margin of 57.
57. Wow. Oh, get that human cat baby a binky. Put it to sleep.
I was going to say, you've got some conspiracy theories behind this, Cats, that we'll talk about later when we preview this next matchup. But yeah, we'll get to that here in a second because that's some big stuff. That's some heavy content right there. Now, we have the winner of Peppa and Lucifer, which was I think the most talked about matchup of this entire tournament. Peppa takes down Lucifer, then goes up against Zoe / Pumpkin, the Couch Cats, and Peppa loses. Not fit for the fight in the Sweet 16. Kind of disappointing, I gotta say.
It's sad. It's really sad. But these cat duos, like I said, just circling back real fast. I think they're going to come out on top. I think it's going to be double against double. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to take it.
There is a solid chance that we might have a Final Four. There is a solid chance that we might have a Final Four of duo cats.
That's right. And then we have to break it up. I don't know. This is what we asked for.
It's going to get tough.
What we got.
We just have another expanded tournament because of the duo cat.
That's right. I love it.
So there you go. That is our Elite Eight that we're looking at for, this upcoming round of the tournament. And again, right now, if you head over to live967.com, you can head over there and go ahead and, pick your choices, make your choices for the Elite Eight and see who's going to move on to the Final Four. And again, each one, there's a chance we might have at least one or two different duo cats moving on into the Final Four round. So our first matchup of the Elite Eight, you've got Callie going up against Doc and S'more. Right now, Diana Schaefer, the fan of Doc and S'more, over here that's saying, let's go Doc and S'more. Well, I think she's celebrating at this moment because only a few hours in to the Elite Eight round, Doc and S'more up 89% to 11%.
Yeah, I mean, Cal, I'm sorry, unless you're put in illegal votes out there, Callie's not going to get it. She's going to go back to running the sweeper that's right back behind her.
I mean, and it's crazy too because we're thinking Callie was on this kind of Cinderella run in the first and second round. And, at this point, I was sitting there thinking, hey, man, Callie might make it all the way in this tournament. But now you're looking at it, you got an 89% to 11%, score right now. This could be hard to come back from.
I think you're right. I mean, just look at Doc and S'more. I mean, just circling back to them, that dominance of cuteness. I mean, the cuddle, the cute little paws. I mean, all those things just kind of, and they're adopted. I'm adopted. I can relate to these cats. Yeah. So, solid snuggle. You know what? I think if Callie's going to make it, the only way to do it is if Callie's owners would go outside and shoot a video of them screaming for their love for Callie and put it on the Facebook page.
There it is. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. And I mean, Doc and S'more already has a fan club over here, and they're sharing it all over Facebook. Like, Doc and S'more is a fan favorite by far. And so I just don't think that, I don't think Callie's got a chance here moving forward into the Final Four. I think Doc and S'more, I think they're skating their way on.
Yep. I think you're right.
All right.
Here we go.
Battle of the Photoshops.
Woo! Yeah.
The close one, 56 to 44 so far in the first few hours of voting. Sam, 56%. Carmela, 44%. Who you got in this one?
These here are Android photos at their best, okay? These are great. Sam, natural. We talked about the eyes. I was thinking about it over the weekend a lot about those eyes, and I think they're actually lemons. They're shiny lemons. Yes.
Okay.
But once again, I can't get past this poor cat with the antlers. Are they natural? Did the parents put them on there? Like, were they screwed on? Like, I don't understand.
Also, Carmella just looks discouraged to have fake antlers on.
Well, should probably give the poor cat a headache. It probably hurts.
She loves food, apparently.
Well, who doesn't? I want to know where Carmella eats.
I almost want to ask this Gabby who owns Carmella. Like, I want a picture of Carmella smiling.
Yes, Gabby, girl, we need a picture of Carmella smiling so we know that she's safe.
Right, especially looking at this one. I mean, Sam looks ecstatic. 5 in April. Sam the Ham. I mean,
Sam the Ham. I love it.
What a great
nicknames.
What a great owner name. Alan. Wow. What a great name.
I love it. See, my vote's on Sam.
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with Sam as well. It's going to come down to the wire. This could be another one that's like a 2 or 3 vote victory for sure. Mm-hmm. This one. Oh, I mean, this is like Tom Brady versus Drew Brees right here. Rascal and Chessie. Mm-hmm. Except one of them didn't retire yet. So that's right. A whole thing. But that's Rascal, true. Chessie, 53% to 47%. Chessie is behind right now, but I mean, barely behind. Barely behind. This is a perfect basketball score kind of scenario where a comeback can take place at any moment.
Oh, it's so close. And Chessie to Chess Cat. Are those? It's a lot. That's a lot of carbs back there.
There's some healthy choice though. It kind of balances it out.
That's fine. Yeah, lick some of that ice. That's healthy too. That's great. I like that. Putting groceries away. I didn't see that. Putting groceries away. So that cat was helping the family out. All right, I'll buy that. Adopted after the passing of my best friend. See, now that's a story that you could put on American Idol or American Idol. So
pure love with gold eyes. But also, can we just take a moment real quick and acknowledge that Chessie kind of looks like if you shaved Rascal?
What if it's the same cat?
I don't have the X-Files music here.
I know. That's okay.
That's a bummer.
Well, just imagine that it's playing. It's fine.
I don't remember how that song goes.
I'm looking, I mean, down to the eye, unless they replace the eyeballs, I'm not sure, because they are different colored eyes.
Yeah.
They could be siblings. Maybe they need to be brought back together. I don't know. Ooh.
Hey, there we go.
Here we go.
This is actually Tinder for cats. It's not actually, it's not a tournament. We're actually just matching these cats up.
Swipe left or swipe right.
See, and look at this. I mean, even Tammy Giberson agrees with me that Chessie looks like if you shaved Rascal.
Yeah, Tammy, come on. Tell us why you think that. That's what we want to know.
We're turning this into, it's like InfoWars with Alex Jones.
Tammy, would you be willing to shave Rascal? That's what I want to know.
Oh, no. Moving on, our next matchup. This is the final matchup of the Elite Eight because we got 4 matchups now. And, I mean, this one is going to get interesting. You have got Jack, the albino, kid in a baby seat cat versus the dynamic duo of Zoe and Pumpkin, the rescue kitties brought into their forever home. They love their couch. Jack, though, loves his, what do you call this? A bouncer? What are these called?
It's a baby bouncer. I've had plenty with all the children that I've made. We've had at least 6 of them. I don't even know.
I was like, you made it sound like you've got your like John and Kate plus 8 over there at the Thomas household. But yeah, look at that though. I mean, Jack, like crazy cuddly pal, just as playful and loving. Wait a minute. Who's just as playful and loving as a human could be taken 2 ways. You could be just as playful as a human, like
as a human,
comparatively, but she could also be referring to Jack. He's just as playful as a cat as he is a human.
That's right.
Is this a human cat hybrid?
Or cat hybrid? Oh yeah, it could totally be that. But then I was thinking, what if the cat became self-aware and destroyed his human master and took over? Now he rules the house as an evil villain in the neighborhood, and he speaks like Russian. Like he talks like a Russian. He's a Russian cat.
I'm just blown away that like people are able to watch this live stream for free.
I know this should be a total at least $10 per view.
The amount of conspiracy theory content that is coming out of this show, like I'm waiting on my call from the FCC in a few months about how we're discussing human cat hybrids.
Yeah,
I also am seeing that Tammy Giberson's cat is Rascal. My friend Bill died and I got Rascal. So that was the story behind Rascal there. So Tammy is on Team Rascal. So by her saying that Chessie looks like if you shaved Rascal, I'm actually saying that now she's doing a little what do you got? Smack talk. There's a little smack talk going on there.
That's fine. Let's bring it. Let's bring the smack talk. This is great.
We need Chessie's owner on the stream to rebuttal here. It's only fair.
Let's get it going.
So here we go. Jack and Zoe / Pumpkin. Zoe and Pumpkin are up by 67%. Jack 33%. Who do you got in this one?
Well, I mean, till we know about the human baby hybrid thing or whatever, I'm pushing that aside. We, in all seriousness, Zoe and Pumpkin, and who else do we have? Our Doc and S'more. I mean, those two can go head to head in Fight Club. I mean, look at them. They both got the cuteness going. They're calm together. They're cute together. We need to see all that happening. We need to see a double trouble on either side and get that rolling.
If Zoe and Pumpkin beat Jack, Doc and S'more beat Callie, and then they beat their final 4 opponents, they could take on each other in the final round,
which would have never been seen before.
The battle of the double cats. And that doesn't mean that it's like a two-headed cat, but it's two cats in one.
It could be.
Man, this is getting out of hand.
If you rubber band them together and see who would win the battle, that'd be kind of cool. Rubber band cats. That could be a song.
PETA is on line 1, Ryan.
Okay, yeah. So sorry.
You
can't rubber band cats. That's against the law.
We do not endorse that activity.
No.
So then, okay. So we got Callie versus Doc and S'more, Sam versus Carmella, Rascal versus Chessie, and Jack versus Zoe and Pumpkin. If we went through these 4 matchups here, who is your final 4 based on this one? Who's advancing here? Callie, Doc, and S'more.
Doc and S'more.
All right. So you got Doc and S'more is your first final 4 team. Who is your second final 4 team to determine between Sam and Carmella?
Sam. Hands down, Sam.
So Doc and S'more versus Sam is your predicted first matchup of the final 4.
That's correct.
Now you got to choose Rascal versus Chessie.
Rascal.
Okay, you got Rascal, and then last but not least, Jack versus Zoe and Pumpkin.
Zoe and Pumpkin.
All right, Zoe. So you're going to have your final 4 is Zoe and Pumpkin, Rascal, Sam, and Doc and S'more is your final 4 prediction.
Final 4. Yep, that's the final 4.
My final 4 prediction, I'm going to say Doc and S'more, Carmella, Chessie, and Jack. So we only agree on Doc and S'more here.
Okay, that's fine.
It's going to be an interesting Elite 8 round this week. And we got to remind everybody, get online, get to live967.com right now and vote, especially for our friends Tammy and Diana, those that own some of our opponents. Let's make this thing happen. Head on over. And of course, we got to, just say a nice, kind, heartfelt goodbye to some of our friends, Peppa, Fluffy and Gracie, Sebastian, Luna, as well as Maya, Rowdy, Ivory, and Georgie.
Georgie.
I will remember you. And that's all we're getting, or else we get attacked by copyright.
Yeah, it'll be bad. Wow. You know what? Listen, this has been great because we've had people from across the pond. We've had some of our competition talking back and forth to one another. This is how it should be because it gives us something to look forward to talk about later when we see what the matchups are going to end up what they're going to be in the Final Four. So keep the smack talk coming. Keep going back and forth. You can get as bad as you want. I don't care. We want to see some action.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, hey, guys, don't forget, over to live967.com. Get on it. Get voting. Get sharing. Share the link with your friends as well. And coming up next Monday, we reveal our Final Four bracket and the opportunity for one of those 4 cats or duo cat duos, cat human hybrids, whatever they are, to win that exclusive cat prize package from Hardy Pet in Hagerstown. Ryan Thomas, great to have you on once more. It's always this is a blast. It's a great time to just kick off the work week with Mr. Ryan Thomas of Hardy Pet in Hagerstown. Beautiful studio. Love the brick. Love the picture. I told you I had that nice little framed photo from Target. Work hard and be nice to people.
Right there.
There it is. It'll be on my wall.
Be
next
nice.
Monday. Be nice.
Be nice.
That's our sign off. Be nice. Have a great Monday. And we will see you coming up on next Monday for the Final Four matchups. Have a great Monday afternoon, guys.